Surah I'm going to read now is Surah number 39. The name of the Surah is Al-Zumar, which means the companies. In the name of Allah, the Compassionate, the Merciful. The revelation of the book is from Allah, the Mighty, the Wise One. We have revealed to you the book in truth. Therefore, serve Allah, offering sincere devotion. To Allah alone is true worship due. As for those who chose other guardians besides Him, saying, we serve them only that they may bring us nearer to Allah, Allah Himself will judge between them concerning their differences. He does not guide the untruthful disbeliever. Had it been His will to take a son, He would have chosen whom He pleased out of His own creation, but Allah forbade. He is Allah, the One, the Almighty. He created the heavens and the earth in truth. He causes the night to overlap the day, and the day to overlap the night. He made the sun and the moon obedient to Him, each running for an appointed term. He is the Mighty, the Forgiving One. He created you from a single being. Then from that being, He created its mate. He has given you the gait of the cattle in pairs. He creates you in your mother's wombs by stages, in threefold darkness. Such is Allah, your Lord. He is the sovereignty. There is no God but Him. How then can you turn away from Him? If you render Him no thanks, know that Allah does not need you, yet the ingratitude of His servant does not please Him. If you are thankful, your thanks will please Him. No soul shall bear another's burden. To Allah you shall all return, and He will declare to you what you have done. He knows your inmost thoughts. When harm is done to man, he prays to his Lord and turns to Him in repentance. Yet no sooner does He bestow on him His favor than he forgets that for which he had prayed before and sets up equals to Him in order to lead men away from His path. Say, enjoy your unbelief a while, you shall surely be consigned to hell. Can he who passes his night in adoration standing up on his knees, who dreads the terrors of the life to come, and hopes to earn the mercy of his Lord, be compared to the unbeliever? Are the wise and ignorant equal? Truly, none will take heed, but men of understanding. Say, my servants who believe, fear your Lord. Those who do good works in this life shall receive a good reward. Allah's earth is vast. Those that endure with fortitude shall be requited without measure. Say, I am bidden to serve Allah and to worship none besides Him. I am bidden to be the first of those who will submit to Him. Say, I fear, if I disobey my Lord, the torment of a fateful day. Say, it is Allah I serve in sincere devotion. As for yourselves, serve what you will besides Him. Say, they shall lose much, those who will forfeit their souls and all their kinsfolk on the day of resurrection. That will be a great loss indeed. They shall be covered with sheets of fire from above and from beneath. By this, Allah puts fear into His servants' hearts. Fear me then, my servants. But let those rejoice who keep off from idol worship and turn to Allah in repentance. Give good news to my servants who listen to my word and follow what is best in it. These are they whom Allah has guided. These are they who are endued with understanding. Can you save those who have rightly earned the degree of punishment? And can you rescue those doomed to burn in hell? As for those who truly fear their Lord, they shall dwell in mansions above mansions, beneath which are running streams. Such is Allah's promise. He will not fail His promise. Do you not see how Allah sends down water from the sky which penetrates the earth and gathers in springs beneath? He brings forth plants of various colors. They wither, they turn yellow, and then He turns them to chaff. Surely in this there is an admonition for men of understanding. Is he whose heart Allah has opened to Islam, thus receiving light from his Lord, like him who disbelieves? But woe to those who turn whose hearts are hardened against the remembrance of Allah, truly they are in the grossest error. Allah has now revealed the best of scriptures, a book uniform and yet repeating pairs of promises and threats and the like. The skins of those who fear their Lord tremble for fear of it, but then their skins and hearts soften to Allah's remembrance. Such is Allah's guidance. He bestows on whom He will. But he whom Allah leaves in error shall have none to guide him. Is he who shall guard himself with his own person against the torment of punishment on the day of judgment to be compared to the true believer? To the wrongdoers we shall say, taste the punishment which you have earned. Those who have gone before them also denied their apostles, so that our scourge overtook them unawares. Allah disgraced them in this life, but the punishment of the life to come shall be more terrible. If they but knew it. We have given mankind in this Quran every kind of parable, so that they may take heed. It is in the Arabic language, a Quran free from all faults, that they may guard themselves against evil. Allah sets forth His parable. There are two men. The one has many partners who are ever at odds among themselves. The other has one master. Are these two to be held alike? Praise be to Allah. But most of them have no knowledge. You shall die, and they shall die. Then on the day of resurrection, you shall dispute in your Lord's presence with one another. Who is more wicked than the man who invents a falsehood about Allah and denies the truth when it is declared to him? Is there not a home in hell for the unbelievers? And he who brings the truth and he who believes in it, they surely are the God-fearing. Their Lord will give them all that they desire. Thus shall the righteous be rewarded. Thus Allah will do away with their foulest deeds and reward them according to their noblest actions. Is Allah not all-sufficient for His servant? Yet they threaten you with those gods besides Him. Truly, he whom Allah leaves in error has none to guide him. But he whom Allah guides, none can lead astray. Is not Allah mighty, capable of retribution? If you ask them who created the heavens and the earth, they will say, Allah. Say, do you think then that if Allah be pleased to afflict me, those you call upon besides Him could relieve my affliction? Or that if He be pleased to show me mercy, they could withhold His mercy? Say, Allah is all my sufficient patron. In Him let the faithful put their trust. Say, my people, do as best you can, and so will I. You shall before long know who will receive a punishment of shame and who will be overtaken by an everlasting punishment. We have revealed to you the book in truth for the instruction of mankind. He that follows the right path shall follow it to his own advantage, and he that goes astray shall do so at his own peril. You are not their keeper. Allah takes away men's souls upon their death, and those that do not die during their sleep. Those who are doomed, He keeps with Him, and restores the others for a time ordained. Surely there are signs in this for thinking men. Have they chosen others besides Allah to intercede for them? Say, what? Even though they have no power nor understanding. Say, intercession is wholly in the hands of Allah. He is the sovereignty in the heavens and earth. To Him you shall all be recalled. When Allah alone is named, the hearts of those who deny the hereafter shrink with aversion. But when those besides Him are named, they are filled with joy. Say, Lord, Creator of the heavens and the earth, who has knowledge of the visible and the invisible, You alone can judge the disputes of Your servants. If the wrongdoers had all the treasures of the earth, and as much besides, they would gladly offer it on the day of resurrection, to redeem themselves from the torment of the scourge. For Allah will show them that which they have never reckoned. The evils of their deeds will become manifest to them, and what they scoffed at will encompass them. When harm befalls man, he calls upon us, but when we grant him our favor, he says, I have been given it merely because of God's knowledge. By no means. It is but a test, yet most men do not know it. Those before them said the same, but what they earned did not profit them, and the very evil of their deeds recoiled upon them. The wrongdoers among these shall be overtaken by the evils of their deeds, nor shall they escape punishment. Do they not know that Allah gives abundantly to whom He will, and sparingly to whom He pleases? Surely there are signs in this for true believers. Say, O my servants, you have sinned against your souls. Do not despair of Allah's mercy, for He is forgiving all sins. He is the forgiving one, the merciful. Turn in repentance to your Lord and surrender yourselves to Him before His scourge overtakes you, for then you will not be helped. Follow the best of what is revealed to you from your Lord before His scourge overtakes you unawares, without warning, lest any soul should say, Alas, I have disobeyed Allah and scoffed at His revelations. Or, if Allah had guided me, I would have been one of the righteous. Or, when it sees the punishment, should say, Could I but live again, I would lead a righteous life. For Allah will say, My revelations had come to you, but you denied them. You were arrogant and one of the unbelievers. On the day of resurrection you shall see those who uttered falsehoods about Allah with faces blackened. Is there not in hell a home for the arrogant? But Allah will deliver those who fear Him, for they have earned salvation. No harm will touch them, nor shall they ever grieve. Allah is the creator of all things, and of all things He is the guardian. His are the keys of the heavens and the earth. Those that deny His revelations shall assuredly be lost. Say, would you bid me serve a God other than Allah, O ignorant men? It has already been revealed to you and those who have gone before you, that if you worshipped other gods besides Allah, your works would come to nothing, and you would be among the losers. Therefore, serve Allah and render thanks to Him. They have not justly estimated the might of Allah, but on the day of resurrection, He will hold the entire earth in His grasp, and fold up the heavens in His right hand. Glory be to Him, exalted be He above the partners they set up with Him. The trumpet shall be sounded, and all who are in heaven and earth shall fall down fainting, except those that shall be spared by Allah. Then the trumpet will sound again. They shall rise and gaze around them. The earth will shine with the light of its Lord, and the book will be laid open. The prophets and witnesses shall be brought in, and all shall be judged with fairness. None shall be wrong. Every soul shall be paid back according to its deeds. For Allah knows of all their actions. In companies the unbelievers shall be led to hell. When they draw near its gates, will be opened, and its keepers will say to them, Did there not come to you apostles of your own, who proclaimed to you the revelations of your Lord, and forewarned you of this day? Yes, they will answer, and thus the punishment which the unbelievers have been promised shall be fulfilled. It will be said to them, Enter the gates of hell, and stay therein forever. Evil is the dwelling place of the arrogant. And those who fear their Lord shall be led in companies to paradise. When they draw near, its gates will be opened, and its keepers will say to them, Peace be on you, you have been good men. Enter paradise and dwell in it forever. They will say, Praise be to Allah who has made good to us His promise and given us the earth to inherit, that we may dwell in paradise wherever we please. Blessed is the reward of the righteous. You shall see the angels circling around the throne, glorifying their Lord. They shall be judged with fairness, and all shall say, Praise be to Allah, Lord of the creation.